As we stand here today, Ron Gambardella is obviously the major contender and is a major candidate in this campaign for mayor. We have done several polls. We do show that Ron is slightly ahead of both of his contenders. However, we cannot get complacent because it's very important that we all work very, very hard to ensure that Ron Gambardella becomes the next mayor of Hamden for the best interest of the town of Hamden. With no further ado, I'd like to introduce and have speak now Ron Gambardella.
First off, I'd like to thank everyone for coming this evening, and I know it's a work day and everyone's coming out of work, and I appreciate you taking the time to come here and fundraise or show some support. And if you look around the room and you see the level of people, the number of people that come here tonight, it's an indication that we're building up momentum. Mike did mention that we are doing some polling and we're doing favorable to polls. We want to build up momentum gradually right up through November, where we'll take the mayor's seat, and I'm convinced that we're going to do that if we work as hard as we're working right now. And you can see that it takes money to run an effective campaign. A little bit about myself. I've been a resident of Hamden for about 25 years. My wife, Kathy, wherever she is, where's she going? She's right here. She's got me tremendous support there. She gets approached every single day. Every single day people are approaching her and asking about me and what I stand for, or where we're headed for the town. And just briefly, I know there's a lot of people here tonight, and I'll be brief. What we're about is about open and honest government. We want to invite the people of Hamden to participate in government. I'm going to give them several avenues to do that. There's going to be a mayor's advisory committee. They will be meeting with me at least once a month to go over the town, the businesses before the town. We'll build up a consensus and send it down to the legislative council for approval. It'll be done through consensus management. Look, just because I'm elected mayor, it doesn't mean that now I divorce myself from the people of Hamden. No, quite the contrary. We're going to invite the people to participate as much as possible. We want to start an education task force. There's so many people with such interest in education in Hamden, but they have no voice. Every time they try to interject their concerns, they have no avenue to do that. The education task force will allow them to do just that. Also, we're going to establish a street and sidewalk commission. People, again, it's a constant source of complaint in the town. How come my street is being paved? They have no vehicle, no avenue to get their voice heard. This commission will allow them to do just that. Also, the town is in definite financial straits. We are faced with a financial tsunami that's ready to rush across all of Hamden, and what we need to do is straighten it out, and I'm just the guy that can do that for you. I have an MBA in finance. I've done it for SNET. I've done it for Northeast Utilities. I've done it for Anthem Blue Cross. I have the experience, and I have the ability to do what Hamden needs most, and that's try to control taxes and spending. Spending in particular. We've maxed out our credit, and we need to bring this back home. So, with that, I'll conclude with these remarks. We need your support. We need you to continue to show up at the events, and we need you to also talk us up to the communities and your local civic associations. I want to thank Austin Caesar, my campaign.
Quick couple words. This campaign is on fire. Ron Gambardella is out there walking, talking to people every day. It's apparent that this campaign is definitely a winning campaign with the turnout we had here tonight, as well as the turnout we see at other functions. This campaign is definitely on fire. I do want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. It doesn't stop here. The momentum's got to keep building to Election Day. We have a huge obstacle to overcome. We have to work together to do it. We can't do it alone. Ron knows that. It's Democrats, Republicans, Independents. It's concerned citizens for Hamden is what it is, regardless of party affiliation. This is about what's right about our town. There's probably just as many Democrats as Republicans as Independents in this room tonight. That's what it's about out there as well. So I mean that. Thank you all for coming tonight. We'll really, really look forward to victory in November.
Hi, I'm Ron Gambardella, and I approved of this message.